Negotiations between Kaiser Permanente and the unions are continuing, but so far, no luck in striking a deal before the contract deadline at the end of September. And the 3,000 members of SEIU Local 105 here in Colorado have voted to authorize a strike. But that's a tipping point both sides are hoping to avoid.
Nobody wants to strike.
Working at the Englewood Kaiser Permanente clinic as a clinical lab assistant, Paula Coleman loves coming into work every day. But over the past few years, she says the shifts have gotten tougher.
We're doing more with less. We're taking on more responsibilities. We're being asked to do more. They have been adding more tasks and duties to our job descriptions and calling it business need.
And not just for her. She says with fewer staff in the clinic, patients end up waiting a lot longer just for the basics.
And they're telling me how hard it is. They were upstairs waiting for an hour. Then they got into the room. It was another 45 minutes. It's heartbreaking because I can see their frustration. I hear their frustration.
Frustrating, yes, but she says it's a safety issue too.
Because if we're the only one there and something happens, and we have to call either 911 or a nurse stat, what do we do? Do we run to the phone? Do we run, do we help the patient? Especially, if we're the only one there, it's really hard.
As an executive board member for SEIU Local 105, she'll be at the bargaining table this coming week, bringing these concerns to Kaiser Permanente. She says they're asking them to improve staffing, raise pay to help with cost of living and inflation issues, and address wait times and gaps in patient care. And they have 4 more weeks to come together on a deal.
I personally don't want to strike, but I will. I'll be the first one out there. Why? Because we deserve better. The patients deserve better. The communities that we serve deserve better.
A spokesperson for Kaiser Permanente says they are committed to providing a safe work environment for employees. And they say they're already hard at work trying to fill jobs. Kaiser says they hired 29,000 workers last year and are in the process of hiring 10,000 more. When it comes to the union's demand for the same wage increase for everyone, Kaiser says it wouldn't reflect labor costs and would prevent them from addressing fair market wages. They're urging employees to reject calls to strike and instead focus on caring for patients. While both sides say they're hopeful that they'll be able to reach a deal before that contract deadline on September 30th, if they don't and the union does strike, it's unclear what that would mean for the clinics and the patients that rely on them. A spokesperson for Kaiser Permanente declined to get into the specifics, but did stress they have a plan in place to continue care. Rachel Krause, 9 News.